No matter what today's society tries to tell you, men and women are very different. Except for liberal men. They're just like women.
When I was a man and I would paint my nails and do my makeup and grow out my hair, everyone was like, oh my god, that's so girly. What are you, a girl? And now I'm a girl and I paint my nails and I do my makeup and I grow out my hair and people are like, actually, you're a man. That stuff doesn't make you less of a man. You're always gonna be a man. And it's like, oh my gosh, pick a side.
It's very simple. You're a gay man. Sorted.
Because do I look like a woman because I'm painting my nails?
No.
Or do I look like a man despite the fact that I'm painting my nails? It's so ridiculous.
I'll agree it is ridiculous, but not for the reasons you think. Now don't get me wrong, I see his point. I see what he's trying to say. But unfortunately he's missing one big part of it. You see, it's not about what you look like. Whether it's male or female, it's not about what you look like. It's about what you biologically are. And you biologically are a man. Now granted, man isn't the first word that jumps to mind when I go to describe you. But you are technically a biological male at the end of the day. So it actually doesn't matter what you look like. And it definitely doesn't matter what other people or yourself think you look like.
And you know what? Little kid me, who was a boy, he would love me. I look so cool. I'm all tatted up. I wear all black. I got these sick ass glasses. I can play guitar. I would be so cool. Little kid me would love me. And it doesn't matter what you people say to me. And I know I was saying that I was wearing makeup earlier. I'm not wearing makeup. I just look this good all of the time.
I am so great. I am so great. Everybody loves me. I am so great.
Gender non-conforming people of color have always been the heart of creation and innovation. It's just that our aesthetics make it onto the runway, never our bodies. We're always the mood boards, never the models. And so I actually feel like what social media has done is created a cage made out of glass. Where constantly people say, I see you online, but then I ask, why don't you see me on the train next to you? Why don't you see me on the runway? Why don't you see me on TV? It's because you still think I'm a freak show.
Oh dear, how sad, never mind.
And so what social media has allowed is a digital freak show. People scroll and they follow and they say, wow, look at these obscure, strange people. And they mine us for inspiration. But it's still another specter of our dehumanization.
Help! Help! I'm being repressed!
If you do not date fat people because you just happen to view fatness as neutral but not be particularly attracted to it, fine. That's a preference. If you don't date fat people because you think being fat means that they are gross, lazy, live an unhealthy lifestyle, or are embarrassing to be seen with in public, that's fatphobic.
That would be me.
But to insist your preference is for people who aren't lazy, sloppy, and disgusting and unhealthy, meaning that means you prefer skinny people because all fat people are those other things.
Not all, but most.
That's actually bigoted. That's actually deciding that one group is all the same because of how they look. Hope that makes sense. Have a good day.
Thanks!
I have a question for you. Wait a second. I look like this, right? At work, I look like this. Question. Why a man was hitting on this?
You got me there, I have no idea. But maybe it was because he found you attractive, I don't know. Maybe he's into women that dress like boys. What I don't understand is It's these same people that are non-binary and trans and whatever that go, if you don't find trans people attractive, you're transphobic. And then when they do find them attractive, they get all pissy. You can't win with these people.
A man can have a kid.
How?
Transgender. Your gender changes. You can have a kid. Google. Get out of my face. I'm not a transgender. I'm a bitch.
What's her problem? What's her problem?
Did you just say I was a transgender? The fuck are you talking about? I'm not no nigga. Right now. Google, dumbass. Google.
Temper.
At some point, somebody's truth has to win. Because guess what? Your truth doesn't matter. That's
guess
still
what?
a truth
You've
claim.
had your truth in this country for the past thousands of decades.
Thousands of decades?
Not thousands. Whatever. My bad. That's a little embarrassing. But like your truth has been the narrative of this country forever.
Has
and
it?
you think
Roe
yes,
versus
the
Wade
white
just
straight
got
male
repealed.
truth,
Abortion was legal in this country for 40 years.
And before the 40 years, what was
and
it?
crime dropped
Thankfully illegal in
40%
most
after it
And
went.
on top of that,
Oh wait, hold on. Do you think abortion lowers crime rates?
Crime dropped 40% after abortion became legal.
Why is that the case?
It's called a statistic.
Who has the most abortions in America?
Woman.
Black people. Is that so? Are you trying to say the termination of blacks in the womb lower crime? That's a very racist argument.
That is not a
Okay.
You know,
okay, I actually want to see if this statistic is.
I can't hear you. You gotta come on.
Okay, but there's a reason. There has to be.
Like, yeah, sure, go ahead.
I'm with you on everything.
Okay.
Hey guys, everything feels really out of control and scary, and I'm really anxious. Elon Musk, did a Nazi salute for some reason. That's so scary. And, Donald Trump's the president, and that's so scary. And, he basically admitted to voter fraud, but we're all just kind of glossing over that. Also, if you look up, this is random, if you look up right now, in the search bar on TikTok, the Taylor Swift song, The Smallest Man Who Ever Lived, it's all, for me at least, I'll tell you, it's all, replaced with woman, question mark. What is about to happen? I have, such, impending doom and fear, and, what is about to happen? So, I'm just laughing because I'm scared, I don't, why, I'm not understanding either why Elon Musk is involved. Isn't he not American? What is fucking going on? What is happening?
This girl is clearly lost in confusion and fear more than anything. I'm literally showing this clip just to point out how the left-wing media has scared this girl into thinking that there's some kind of Nazi takeover, there's a load of stuff to be scared of, and it's a shame, man, it really is, because it's this person's own choice of media that has made her like this. Nobody on the right is telling her what she should be scared of and all this. This is all made up bollocks.
So I just had to call out sick from work because I've had these awful, unexplainable stomach cramps all day. And I really, really hope that I'm sick because, I've been on hormones for a year and I've heard people say that this is around the time when they start getting, period cramps.
I seriously doubt that.
And if I have to deal with this once a month, I am going to be so upset. I don't have 12 sick days a year. I'm just going to have to power through. That sounds awful.
Boy, if you don't... Please excuse my hair. I just woke up. Donald Trump was inaugurated at 12, and just a few minutes ago, he has now claimed that there will only be the male and female gender that will be recognized in America.
Nice.
This sets back everything that the trans community has been working for, and we have already not been recognized in this country for centuries.
Well, that's a lie. We know there's trans people out there. We recognise you. We just don't believe that a man can be a woman and a woman can be a man. It's as simple as that.
If we remember, gay marriage became legal 10 years ago. We had just earned the right to change our gender on our passports and IDs. Just because I want to identify as a man does not mean I am trying to hurt you.
And more horse shit, we don't think you are trying to hurt us. What we do think is that there's men trying to get in women's bathrooms, men trying to get into women's sports, and also you're trying to influence kids and indoctrinate them into being trans. That's what we don't like.
In these next 4 years, you are going to hear the most intense anti-trans propaganda you have ever heard in your entire life. And they're going to strew it in a way that sounds extremely convincing, because it will fearmonger. It will fearmonger everyone's insecurities.
You're not the one to be talking about fear-mongering when you're making a video like this. And all your left-wing news outlets make you live in fear like you are currently.
Please talk to your neighbors, protect your trans community, stay involved, and do not forget us, because history will try to erase us.
And she's on about propaganda and fear-mongering. Yeah, okay. All I'm going to say is these leftist looneypaths, they've got a chance to either embrace what's to come and wait and see what happens, maybe even embrace the change and use it to their advantage, or dare I even say, enjoy life. Or they can spend the next 4 years in fear, only to look back and realise that everything they were scared of never even happened.
Just remember, folks, just because the president says you don't gotta respect trans and non-binary people, doesn't mean that I won't personally fuck you up.
Oh, shiver my timbers! Shut up, man! They just walked up to me and she said,
I said that is Donald Trump's wall to keep out women.
what is he keeping women out of?
The way he talks about women, the way he downgrades women.
What's an example of that?
When he, just the way he treats his wife, the way he treats other women.
How does he treat his wife?
Watch the video of the inauguration. And
what did he do?
He walked away from her. He could care less about her.
Oh my God, we need to impeach him now.
Yes, we do.
Like yesterday, he walked away from her at the inauguration?
Well, yeah. As soon as the car pulled up, he stomped ahead and left her to fend for herself.
Oh, my God.
And then, it's just, if you watched him with the Queen, he's marching right ahead of her. It's just his disdain for women. How about the fact that he was on record saying that he can walk right up to a woman and grab her pussy?
Oh, shit. Here we go again.
That's pretty bad.
Well, I think what he was talking about is the type of woman who will allow a rich and powerful man to do anything that he wants, and that type of woman does exist.
I have no answer to that kind of comment that you just made.
They're called star fuckers.
Whatever.
We've all seen them on the playground, at the store, walking on the streets. They creep us out and make us feel sick to our stomachs. I'm talking, of course, about ginger kids. Ah, sick! Gross! Yuck!
Illegal immigration is a farce.
What do you call it? What do you call it? Undocumented?
Government. It's an imaginary line.
I dare you to cross the Canada-United States line.
White man, how dare you? How dare you?
That was kind of racist.
I'm a privileged white man too. But you know what I'm doing?
You just called me a privileged white man.
You cannot be racist to white people because white people are the dominant race in this country. Full stop.
You were calling me privileged when you don't know anything about me. I could have grown up in Section 8 housing.
This is privilege.
Okay, all right. Tell me this. Tell me this.
Privilege.
Shut the fuck up!
Just want to say to all the astrologers and tarot card readers and that girl with the metal poles, you said that he would not be inaugurated, and you lied, and I am mad at you.
Oh, what a surprise. The astrologists were wrong. But surely not the tarot readers as well. And another big surprise, a leftist mad at someone. It's almost like astrology's a load of bollocks, isn't it?
Well, hello. I've got yet another song about being trans in a scary world.
Of course, pal.
So I really hope you like this one. This song is called Visible, and it's kind of one of my favorites, so I think you'll like it. It's like achieving the goals of your childhood. Dream and be everything that you hoped it would be. No one can know just
much that it means, so I'm sorry for it being my whole personality. It's like having your life in a constant fight and seeing your friends all around you die. No one can see this, so they ask you why you're so triggered all the time. I guess out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, that's enough of that.